Who has the final say? Jehovah has the final say. Tell me, who has the final say in your life, in your life, in your life, in your life?
When Jesus Christ orders you to do something, you have to forsake everything and follow him, or you will be in direct disobedience of God. Don't go asking advice from so-called men of God. They will mislead you the same way a young prophet who was sent by God to Bethel was misled by an old prophet, leading to his premature death. People today honor Abraham for his faith, but they don't want to follow in his footsteps or allow others to do so. When God asked Abraham to sacrifice his only son, I can imagine he had to hide it from even his wife by pretending they were just going to pray because she could not take it. I can imagine if Abraham had decided to ask advice from others, how they would have given him 1,000 reasons as to why he wasn't really hearing from God, for there is no way God can give you a child at such an old age and then ask you to sacrifice him. They would have insisted there is no way a child through whom the promise had been given would be sacrificed. They would have persuaded Abraham even to believe he was hearing from Satan himself. In other words, they would have misled Abraham and destroyed his faith and destiny. When Jesus called his disciples, they forsook everything and followed him. They forsook parents, siblings, wives, houses, businesses, and all to follow him. These are the works of faith which, if you don't embrace, your faith is dead. Today, many would bombard you with scriptures such as it's God's will to honor you parents and therefore you will be cursed if you do forsake them for Jesus. They will quote Paul saying that he said those who don't provide for their families are worse than infidels because they don't grasp that you don't and never took care of your family to start with. God takes care of his children. If he asks you to forsake them and follow him, it's not up to you to know how he is going to take care of them. In reality, if you disobey God because of your family, you aren't only going to hell, but you will lose them as well. Trust in Jesus and don't ever be moved by those who are still blinded and ruled by flesh. Matthew 4:18-20. And Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he saith unto them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets, and followed him. Matthew 4:21-22. And going on from thence, he saw other two brethren, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, in a ship with Zebedee their father, mending their nets, and he called them. And they immediately left the ship and their father, and followed him. Matthew 8:21-22. And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Jesus said unto him, Follow me, and let the dead bury their dead. Matthew 9:9. And as Jesus passed forth from thence, he saw a man, named Matthew, sitting at the receipt of custom, and he saith unto him, Follow me. And he arose, and followed him. Matthew 10:36-39. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross, and followeth after me, is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Matthew 19:27-29. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all, and followed thee, what shall we have therefore? And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Luke 14:26-27 and 33. If any man come to me, and hate not his father, and mother, and wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever doth not bear his cross, and come after me, cannot be my disciple. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple.
Jesus Christ is real. Jesus Christ is real. Jesus is coming.
May Jesus Christ bless you, and may those who are seeking him find him now. Amen and amen.
Who has the